Welcome to SST College of Arts and Commerce. This is SST Edupedia. Myself, Assistant Professor Deepa Agarwal from ITCS department. In this video, I am going to explain the topic layout managers. This topic is from Core Java and this is for SYIT semester 4 students. So first we'll see what are the layout managers. The layout managers are used to arrange components in a particular manner. The Java layout managers facilitates us to control the positioning and size of the components in GUI forms. Layout manager is an interface that is implemented by all the classes of layout managers. There are following types of classes and represent the layout managers. First is java.awt.border layout, which is used to arrange the components in border style. Second is java.awt.flow layout. Third, java.awt.grid layout. It arranges the components in table manner. And fourth one is java.awt.card layout. So first we'll see border layout. The border layout is used to arrange the components in 5 regions: north, south, east, west and center. Each region or area may contain one component only. It is the default layout of a frame or window. The border layout provides 5 constants for each region. First is public static final int north, public static final int south, public static final int east, public static final int west, and last one is public static final int center. These are the constructors of border layout. First one is empty constructor. This is border layout only, creates a border layout but with no gaps between the components. Second is the parameterized constructor. It contains 2 parameters, horizontal gap and vertical gap. And it creates a border layout with the given horizontal and vertical gaps between the components. This is the example of border layout. In this example, we are creating buttons B1 for north, B2 which we are placing on south. Like this, we have created 5 buttons. And then we are adding these buttons in the position of north, south, east, west and center. So this will be the output for that example. You can see on fourth side, all 4 sizes, they are the buttons and one is in the center. The second one is flow layout. The Java flow layout class is used to arrange the components in a line, one after another. It is the default layout for the applet or panel, and it has 5 classes or 5 fields, that are the public static final int left, public static final int right, public static final int center, public static final int leading, and last one is public static final int trailing. And it has the following constructors. First one is the empty constructor. It creates a flow layout with centered alignment and a default 5-unit horizontal and vertical gap. And second is the parameterized. It contains 1 parameter, that is int align, and it creates a flow layout with the given alignment and a default 5-unit horizontal and vertical gap. And third one is also parameterized constructor, which contained 3 parameters. First align, second horizontal gap, and third is the vertical gap. And it creates a flow layout with the given alignment and the given horizontal and vertical gap between the components. And this is the example of flow layout. So in this example, we are using the default constructor and we are creating 6 buttons. You can see J button B1 equal to new J button 1. These are the titles for the buttons 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So like this, we are creating 6 buttons, and then after creating, we have to add all these buttons into the frame And this is the output of the flow layout example. And third one is grid layout. The Java grid layout class is used to arrange the components in a rectangular grid. One component is displayed in each rectangle. Constructors of the grid layout are: first one is the empty constructor, which creates a grid layout with one column per component in a row. And second constructor is parameterize, which contain two parameters, int rows and int columns, which create a grid layout with the given rows and columns but no gaps between the components. And third one is the parameterized constructor, which contain four parameters: int rows, int columns, int horizontal gap, int vertical gap. It creates a grid layout with the given rows and columns and along with given horizontal and vertical gaps between the components. This is the example of grid layout. In this example, we are creating 5 buttons, and after creating these buttons, we are adding those buttons onto the frame. So this is the output of grid layout. You can see there are 3 rows and 3 columns. And last one is card layout. The Java card layout class manages the components in such a manner that only one component is visible at a time. It treats each component as a card. That is why it is known as card layout. And it has the following constructors. First one is empty constructor, which creates a card layout with 0 horizontal and vertical gap. And second one is parameterized constructor, which contain horizontal gap and vertical gap, which creates a card layout with a given horizontal and vertical gap. And this is the example of card layout. In this example, we are creating 3 buttons: B1, B2, B3. And after creating these buttons, we are adding these buttons, and we are also providing the action listener to these buttons. So this is the example of output of card layout. You can see only one component you can see in this output, because other 2 buttons are hide behind this component. So this is all about the layouts. Thank you.